In the lead up to the November 3rd general election for the Prince George's County executive race, Tonya Sweat is still vying to be a candidate in the contest. This after current county executive Aisha Brayboy won the Democratic primary with more than 73% of the vote.
They ought to have a choice. And because I hear my people, I'm going to give them what they ask for. And Sweat is in this until the end.
On Wednesday, Sweat and her team took legal action, filing this lawsuit against the Prince George's County Board of Elections after her request to be on the ballot was denied. Sweat says for months, she and her supporters picked up the required 6,000 signatures needed to be on the general election ballot by the August 3rd deadline, and she believes her and her team submitted all required documentation correctly. According to Maryland law, an unaffiliated candidate must collect valid signatures from at least 1% of the total registered voters, including those on inactive status. She says she found out that her request was denied due to failure to submit the required number of signatures. She found out online before receiving a package from the Board of Elections yesterday evening.
And I know that under the law it says I am supposed to be notified immediately upon the making of the determination. And I had not heard one thing. No email, no phone call, nothing.
The Prince George's County Board of Elections did not respond to News 4's request for an interview, but in this letter obtained by News 4, the Board of Elections states that of the more than 6,743 signatures that Sweat submitted, 1,316 of the signatures were rejected, meaning Sweat came up short of the signatures required by the county.
And my team is now in the process of analyzing our data to see if we can recreate what the Board of Elections sent to me. And where we can't, we're prepared to argue it in court to challenge what they're saying is invalid about those 1,300 signatures.
Sweat says for the last couple of months, she, along with others in the county, thought it was time for new leadership and more options on the ballot, and says she's willing to take additional legal steps for those within the county who she says wants change.
It's costing too much money for us to live here, and all we're getting are platitudes and rhetoric about how we're going to help you, and the help is not coming.
Sweat says she expects to be in court next week to argue her case. In Prince George's County, Dominique, Moody, News 4.
As we mentioned, News 4 did reach out to Prince George's County Board of Elections for comment about the lawsuit, and we're still waiting for a response.